Have you ever wondered how to simplify your research process for content creation and improve the quality of the information you gather? In this video, we'll see how easily and fastly you can get a lot of information on a specific subject, how to treat them to keep only the more relevant pieces, and how to assign them a verification score to be able to reuse them. As usual, the first part of the automation is to create the database. So I've created a database with two tables. The first one is subject. Here we will enter the subject we want to have more information. So the first column is ID. So this is basically the record ID. The subject we want more information on. URL 1, 2, 3, and a created time column because the trigger of the automation will be an Airtable model. The second table is results. So we have again the name of the subject, some key point, and a fact check score. Let's go on make to build this automation. So the first element will be, as I said, a watch record model from Airtable. So let's click on this. Base content idea research. So this is the name of the database. Table subject. So this is the first table. And the trigger field is created time. And okay, this model is only here for the automation to understand what subject we want to work on. The next part is to gather information from the subject. The best way to do it is to use a tool that has been here for 30, 40, 50 years, I don't know, and that has been improved since then. And this is basically Google. So we will use here Dumpling AI, search Google. So we'll basically do Google query research, a classic one. So you connect your account with an API key. The search query will be subject. We'll scrap around 10 results. The language will be English and limit 10. Perfect. So let's try to see what we have as an output here. So I will just enter a subject. Let's how to use make.com and let's run this. So as you can see here, we have 10 bundles, so one bundle for each result, and we should have some link here. Okay, so we have the links here, but the thing is, it will be hard to use this as 10 bundles, so we want to concatenate it in only one bundle. To do this, we'll use a module called array aggregator. So the source model is Dumpling AI, and we only want organic because this is where we have the URL. But before continuing, the only thing I want to adjust is that, as you can see here, the bundle one is a YouTube video. The bundle, I think, 3 is a YouTube video also. And we prefer to have text instead of video as a data source because we will use Perplexity AI later. So I will just apply a filter here. The label will be YouTube filter. The condition is that the link will not start with, let me copy this, youtube.com. So we want the link to not start here with this youtube.com. You can click on OK. So this is basically will filter every YouTube link and only keep the link that are text and images. After the third module, we should have some URLs that are not YouTube links. So we want to add it back here in URL 1, 2, and 3. So the three best results from Google that are not videos. So we go back on Airtable, update a record, base content idea research, table subject, Record ID is this one. Subject, we don't touch it because we already entered it. URL one will be organic link. So the output of this is an array where at the first position you have the first result of the Google search, the second is the second result, etc., etc. So basically we want the best result. So we want the first position, second, and third. So we will enter here 1. We'll copy this here and enter 2 and 3. So this is basically will add to the database the first, second, and third best result of Google that are not YouTube videos. After this, this is where we'll use Perplexity. So Perplexity AI, create a chat completion. We use the large model. Here you want to go on advanced settings and use the domain filter. This is from where Perplexity will base its knowledge. So this is, as they name it, whitelisting. So we will add 3 of them because the limit is 3, as you can see. And we will, so this is from the update records. We will copy the URL 1, 2, and 3. And we'll, of course, create a prompt. So I've created it before and you will have it available in description, but I will paste it and we'll review it. Let me do this. So you have different part on the prompt. You have the context. So you are a content idea research assistant. You want to learn more. I want to learn more and faster on certain subjects to make YouTube videos. The purpose is I want you to gather information from the link I provided you and summarize them in key points. The input, so the subject in question is the subject here. And this is some step to do the process. And the output should only be text. No need to add anything else. Sometimes it adds some notes or some remarks, and we don't want it. The output of this module will be created key points on the subject based on the 3 top link on the Google search. After this, we want to update this new information and enter it in the database on the result here in key point. So we'll create a record here. The base is the same again. The table is results. This here we need to add the subject because we didn't created anything. So we need to add it from here. The key point is the output of Perplexity. So it's content. And you can click on OK. So the key points will be added here. Now we want to add a verification step. So we want to use a different AI to validate, to give a validation score to the output of Perplexity AI. So you can use Claude, ChatGPT. I use Mistral here. Model, we want to use the medium one. Message role user, and I will paste what I've already prepared. Let me do this again. So this is the same structure. Context, you are a fact checker assistant. I want to learn more and faster on certain subject to make YouTube video. So I generated with another LLM some key points based on the subject I want to learn. Fact check this by giving grade as an output, where 100 is totally a truth and 0 is totally a lie. So the input, we want to give it more context. So again, it's the subject. And the key point generated are again the message, the process step by step, and I want him only to return a number, and I give him an example here. So you click on OK. So after this, we'll have a fact check score, but we need to add it here. So let's go on Airtable, update a record. Same base, table, result. So this is the second table. Record ID. So we want to take it from this module, create a record. So this is the 7, as you can see here. ID, subject, and key point are already created. So we just want to update the fact check score. And this is from the message content here from Mistral. And you can click on OK. I just forgot here. We'll have a problem with this because the output of Mistral or any LLM is mostly a string character. And here, the format of the fact check score is a %. So let me just use a function. I believe it's this one. It's parse number. It's converting a string, so a text, into an integer, so a number. So we'll use this. You put this here. Oh, let me just add a comma here, and here you do this, and you can click on OK. So let's run this to see if it's working. So we have an error here. I think it's because of Mistral. Let me see. Yes. As you can see, even if I specified in my message here to only return the number, it added some notes and reason and confidence thing that we don't want. And the problem here is that the Airtable module here is trying to convert the message into a number. And we have some text in the Mistral output. So let me do something because I don't want to play with the prompt. I will do something easier. Single line text. So we'll just create a text for the fact check score. Let me just copy this again, delete, enter it here so we can trigger it again. And I will, here on this module, remove the parse number thing. Let me run this, and normally it should work. So let's go here. We have the ID, subject, the 3 links. So that's what we wanted. How to use make. Fact check score is 98%. This is obviously not a 100% trustable fact check score, but it can give you an idea from another LLM if it's close to something that looks like the truth. And key points, let me make it wider. So sign in and setting up your account. So you have then navigate to the Make dashboard, understanding triggers, creating your first automation, connecting your accounts, template and customizing scenario, real world automation example, running SQL automation, learning resource. So this is pretty interesting. You can even use it as chapter for a video on how to use make.com. So this is a pretty good output. You can work on it on the prompt as usual. And I just wanted to make sure, yeah. So the trigger here filtered the first bundle, second one, sixth one, seven one. Let's check. So we said 1, 2, 6, 7. Let's check on the output 1, 2. So this should be a YouTube link. This should be a YouTube link, and 6, it should be a YouTube link. So yeah, this is basically how this works. You can personalize it to your own needs and personalize also the prompt to your own needs. If you like this, I've made also another video detailed on 7 automation to simplify your content creation process. Thank you for watching.